I mean, exams are done, so I'm chilling.
Thank God. The
Yeah,
exams
I
are
haven't
finally
been
over.
around because of the exams.
The stress is gone.
Yeah,
Finally.
So, I mean, like, I'm chilling. Even in the exams, I wasn't that hard, but you're mechanical engineering. You're dying from inside and outside.
Okay, I'm not dying. I'll just say slowly resting in peace.
Same shit, dying.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to be like philosophical. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not that hard. It's just my work ethic is not that good. But like,
Like, tell me, how is it? How is
uh,
mechanical engineering? How is the atmosphere? How is, like, the
so
life of a mechanical engineer?
well, I can't give you the life of a mechanical engineer. I'm not there yet.
Students.
Student. The atmosphere is. I mean, it's a lot of smart people. Like 90% of the class are people who know what they're doing, and you have the 10% that like cars, and then they're
Okay.
like, I like cars, so I'm gonna join mechanical engineering, and then they get hit with reality straight into the face.
Yeah. So do you think, like, it was a trap for people that like cars come to mechanical engineering?
Yep,
Yep.
for sure. Because there is a more specific
Yeah.
major or like degree called automotive engineering.
Yeah.
I don't think the university offers that, but if you actually want to go into cars and you're fully committed, you should go to automotive engineering. Thing is with automotive engineering though is that you're restricted. You can't work outside of
Yeah.
other stuff, right? With normal engineer like mechanical engineering, you can work with trains, planes, buildings, like anything mechanical basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have more freedom basically. But yeah, I think it's a trap. A lot of people,
Trap.
100%.
So why you choose mechanical engineering?
I got trapped. That's why.
I got trapped. No, honestly, what was the reason that you said, okay, I'm going to mechanical engineering?
So in my last year of high school, I was debating between doing economics or architecture or mechanical engineering.
They're so related, you see.
Huh?
They're so related.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure. Architecture, but architecture was more of like a kid thing. Like when I was a kid, I was like, I want to be an architecture because I loved buildings and the different designs and that. But like when I grew up, I was just like, nah. So, with economics, I was planning to do economics because in my final year of high school, I did the class AP macroeconomics, and I found that really cool. And I like learning about how the market works in terms of like different economics of each countries and how they get affected, especially when it's basically all based on the US dollar. But then that didn't work out. So then I chose mechanical engineering because I've always had this passion for cars ever since, especially I was like young. Always loved cars, always been into cars. Like there is a photo of me when I was like 5 years old with a bunch of cars, and cars are like everything for me. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Plus, it's like a good major, right? Like I could make money off of this.
Yeah.
So and also it's not as saturated as other majors. Like if I did economics, there's not many. Most people do business or like finance and marketing. So economics is still okay, but the chance of making the same amount of money in economics compared to mechanical engineering outside of university, like fresh out, is like not that same. It's not that
It makes sense.
Yeah.
But what was the start of for you to like cars? Because everyone, they have a start for a hobby or something.
I mean, I think a lot of people are gonna relate with me, but Top Gear, if you know the show.
Top Gear, yeah.
Yeah, the best show of all
I used
time.
to watch it when I was a kid.
Same. Honestly, shout out to my dad. He put me onto that when I was like 6, and ever since, I've just been into cars. But yeah, Top Gear really implemented that seed in my mind to like have a passion towards cars.
Okay, top 3 cars. Just 3 cars.
Like, because there's different ways to think about this. There's like unattainable dream cars, and then there's like just dream cars that you know you can get in your life.
No, 3 cars that you wish you could have.
Okay, number 1, Pagani Zonda 760 LM.
Okay.
Number 2, it would probably be the M3 E46 CSL.
Okay.
There's only one. It's the one in the BMW factory. And number 3, I would say Bugatti Veyron. And I think
cockroach one?
the original one, the Bugatti Veyron. I think that car is significant, and it has such an important like it was such a crazy thing to be made back in 2005. I think 2005. It was like
That's why it's the GOAT.
bro, like seriously, it was one of the craziest technological marvels and engineering marvels in that decade. 1,001 horsepower,
Yeah.
W16 quad turbo engine.
You know what a kid would say?
Supra would be
Supra
that.
is faster.
Yeah, I know. Like, these kids, man, they don't know anything about it. Like, bro, I mean, Supra is faster, but like after you tune the living hell out of it, but like
You have to spend twice of the money of the car for it.
that's what I'm saying. You're gonna spend like $40,000 in tuning itself, or even more probably. But the Veyron, I think, for me, especially as a kid growing up during that time of cars, at that time, like in the like mid to late 2000s, early 2010s, you know, you had your Lamborghini, Murcielagos, Gallardos, and then you had like the Ferraris and everything. And then this company, Bugatti, obviously as a young kid, never heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then obviously I did some research, but Bugatti just come out of nowhere with the funding, obviously since they're owned by Volkswagen Group. They decide to design the most powerful, fastest production car on earth, with it going over 400 kilometers an hour. At the same time, what Volkswagen did was create the most efficient car on earth. The Volkswagen XL1R, it has like the craziest like mileage ever. I think I don't know, something like in the tens. No, wait. I know this in MPG. It's like 80 miles per gallon, right?
Fucking American.
So, like, it's the crazy. It's a lightweight 3-wheeler car.
Mm-hmm.
4-wheeler car. But the 2 rear wheels are bicycle wheels, in order for aerodynamics.
Okay.
It's fully made out of carbon fiber. Okay. It looks like a supercar. It looks like something crazy, but it's just a 1.3. I think it's a 1.3 liter diesel engine. So yeah, the Volkswagen Group back in the day, just German automotive, the industry back in the day they were monsters, bro. They were making the craziest of the craziest vehicles.
No, after Koenigsegg, Gemera,
Yeah.
no engine can like trick me.
What do you mean?
Like 3-cylinder engine.
Yeah, I mean, but like, so with the Gemera, it's quite interesting. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the 3-cylinder engine, the turbo 3-cylinder itself makes 800 horsepower.
Yeah. But that's a lot.
And the reason why, it's because it has a special crank movement. The cylinder heads are built different, where it can somehow produce more power. But then don't forget, you have 3, 4. I don't know if it's 3 or 4 electrical motors assisting it, which makes it 1,300 horsepower.
I think in total it was like 2,000.
No, wait. That's the base spec.
That's the base.
That's the base spec with 1,300 horsepower.
No, I mean the max is like 2,100.
2,800 horsepower.
2,800.
And that's with the V8 from the Jesko, which is.
And it's a family car.
And you can fit 4 suitcases comfortably, and 4 people comfortably. It's a fucking insane car.
Technically, Bugatti was like, "Am I a joke to you after this car?"
No, because I feel like,
What?
you know, all these kids nowadays, they have the arguments. Oh, Koenigsegg is better than Bugatti. Bugatti will never develop what Koenigsegg makes. Yeah, because Bugatti does not have the same mindset as Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg is making the craziest of craziest cars. Bugatti wants to make timeless cars.
Yeah.
Like with the new Chiron, when you look at the interior, there's no screens, there's nothing.
Exactly.
Why? So
because the screens get old.
Exactly. So it will stay modern or like classic, no matter what. Because you have one owner, Koenigsegg. He's Christian von Koenigsegg. He's just a crazy engineer that likes making the craziest things. And then you have a company that's owned by one of the biggest automotive companies in the world, Volkswagen, which owns the biggest, which owns Volkswagen, Seat, Skoda, Lamborghini, Porsche, Audi, Bugatti, and Cupra.
Yeah.
Okay? All of this. They own all of this, okay? So and I also feel like it's terms of free mind. In Volkswagen Group, it has to go through a lot of officials and a lot of like high people, right? In order to get things approved. And Koenigsegg is just one crazy guy, and he's like, I want to build this now.
Yeah.
So
I think Do you agree that like normal people cannot change anything? Because crazy people come to the society, they have a crazy idea, but no one listens to them.
Yeah.
So they're like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it."
Yeah.
But normal people are like, "No, if I do this, like people are gonna be against me. It's a risk.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna do it."
Yeah, I don't think normal people can do anything. I mean, not like in that way. I'm just saying like you need to have an ambition
Yeah.
in your mind to able to achieve anything that you want to do yourself. Because if you're just gonna go by your daily life doing nothing, right? Just same process, you know, nothing. You're doing nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing's gonna change, right? But when you're crazy and you have that ambition to do something, to create something new, to do anything new, or out of this world, and you still have the motivation to do it, you're gonna achieve it.
Exactly. There was a book I read it when I was in high school. The name of the book was The Story of the Geniuses.
Story of what?
A story of geniuses.
Geniuses. Okay.
So this book was talking about that being a smart, like based on your IQ, doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of you.
Yeah.
Some people can have a higher IQ, but they just don't do anything, especially in their life. But at the same time, like people who have a normal average IQ, they can do like
The craziest things.
crazy stuff. So one thing, after I read the book, I realized like the definition, the word smart is, we are misusing it every day.
Yeah.
Cause then the guy was talking about, okay, the people who are good at school, it doesn't mean they're smart. They're just good in a
Certain
lawful environment that you have to do everything in order.
Yeah.
Usually the smart people, they're not good at school because they cannot fit in any kind of law. They want to do it on their own.
You want to be outside the box.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think like whenever I do some random shit, people like, why are you doing this? I'm like, what's the point of being normal?
If you're being normal, nothing is gonna
Yeah,
change.
you have to fuck something up. You have to do it drifting with I-20. Fit 9 people in I-20. By the way, Hyundai, you should give me a price. I did things with your car that no one ever could do.
Yeah. Trust me. Bro's a legend.
So F1 season is done.
Yeah.
How do you see it? How was it?
It was a great season.
Dun,
much.
dun, dun, dun. Max
I
Verstappen.
think the new F1 theme is the Dutch national anthem. Every race you gotta hear it, man. It's just there. But
I'd rather have the Max Verstappen song.
yeah, me too. It's more fun. But in all seriousness,
Peasants having anthem.
in all seriousness, I think Verstappen is gonna be top 5 in the world of all time.
In how many years?
If he wins the championship next year.
Next year gonna be. This one was the third one.
This one is the third one.
So we got time. Hamilton fans, we got time. Don't worry.
So I think, yeah, he could be top 5 by maybe. Because here's the thing: when you look at it, most people are comparing Verstappen to Vettel, but Vettel at the time had competition for like 2 years, right? So in 2010 and 2012, he had competition.
Yeah.
Okay. Verstappen has only had competition in 1 year. Okay. And the rest of the years, he's been dominating. So, and people like to make the comparison between the two because Vettel has 4 championships. And Verstappen is probably going to get his 4th next year, right? If nothing changes and Formula 1 is the same as it is now. But when you look at it, I would say, because most people don't want to admit it, they think it's the car, right?
The car have a.
The car does have a certain aspect to it, but I'm sorry. Hamilton, when he had one of the best cars in F1 history,
Okay.
in 2020,
2020,
2020, he did not do the same things that Verstappen. When you look at
because
both,
he got competition.
Hamilton had no competition in 2020.
Don't disrespect my goat.
I'm not disrespect. I'm just saying straight up that car that Mercedes made in 2020 was a freak of nature. But the car that Red Bull made this year was
like
it was
last
crazy.
race, you could see the difference between cars.
Yeah, obviously.
Like Ferrari and who was Leclerc and Perez
Yeah.
in Abu Dhabi GP. Like Leclerc was in front of Perez, but when the DRS was on, even though there was a gap between them,
Yeah,
DRS
obviously
on, Perez
became
phew.
closer. Yeah, because the car. Also, that's with any car. I hope you know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
If you're behind with DRS, you're gonna overtake. It
Yeah.
adds like 30 kph more, so you obviously have that speed boost.
Okay, but other cars cannot do it.
Yeah, look, man. Like I said, the car has an aspect,
Yeah.
but you could also say the same thing about Lewis Hamilton winning in 2020. But
Yeah,
if you want to, because I say we should compare 2020 with 2023.
okay.
Because both people say the cars were both insane at that time,
Yeah.
and they're both the best drivers on the grid, but one driver still outperformed the other driver.
Yeah.
Verstappen did way better than what Hamilton did in 2020.
Question. I'm hearing this on Twitter and Reddit that people say Hamilton is done.
I don't believe that.
I don't think if he's done, he wouldn't be in the top 5. Now in the
Yeah. I personally think he's not. No, he's not done.
He's not done.
Who the fuck is saying he's finished? He's not finished. He
Go
still has
open
time.
Twitter and search Hamilton.
Yeah, I know,
Like,
because those are a
Hamilton.
bunch of idiotic fans. But like, because when Hamilton gets the opportunity, he outputs,
Yeah.
and he outputs hard. This guy is not giving a break to anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, and also I think we should take into factor, the car is a fucking tractor. That shit is ass. 2 years in a row, Mercedes created one of the most dog shit vehicles. So I don't want to judge. I don't think. You know what? Let me tell you a fun,
Yeah.
crazy statistic. It's the first time Mercedes have been winless in 10 years
Damn.
in a season. They haven't won a single race.
Damn. Okay.
And it's the first time a British person hasn't won a race in a season since 1950 something.
Okay. That's
That's crazy, right?
Yeah,
Because last
that's
year we
cool.
had George Russell win.
Yeah.
This year it was just Netherlands, Mexico, Netherlands, and it continues going for 10 more races. Then Spain, then Netherlands, and yeah, this is where we are.
Yeah.
So I think we should all get used to the Verstappen domination era.
I mean, okay, like if he's dominating, I would be happy, but I wouldn't be happy if he's alone. I want to see competition. I want to see someone next to him.
That's why I think people should realize the 2021 season was probably one of the best seasons in the decade. If some people will say history, I disagree, but man, 2021, you had to be there, bro. That thing was fucking nuts.
In Mexico GP this year, they
Yeah.
didn't even show Verstappen in the like
Podium?
no, in the fucking like when you're watching it live, they didn't even show my Verstappen.
Yeah,
'cause he was-
obviously, because bro's
he was-
just like a whole minute ahead of everybody. What's entertaining about that? You're trying to make money? Show the people that are fighting. So, obviously, show everybody other than Verstappen. So
I mean, I hope this year some teams, they should do something.
we keep on hoping, bro. Because
Especially Ferrari.
here's the problem. Let me tell you something.
Haas
What-
is the best team in the history.
Yeah, okay, sure. Here's the problem with Red Bull. It's not really a problem. It's a problem for other teams. They know how to poach engineers. They know how to steal engineers from good teams. And when I mean steal, I don't mean literally like illegally. Like
Yeah.
they just have good offers. So
Yeah.
obviously the engineers are gonna go for Red Bull. And since those teams don't have their own engineers because they all went to Red Bull, they're now doing shit. Like Mercedes lost, I think, around 20, 30 engineers. One of their chief engineers
Mm-hmm.
in 2022, and that's why the car was a shitbox in 2022. But also, let's not forget, I feel like we should not discredit this, but Red Bull has the best aerodynamics engineer in history of Formula One. The best. Adrian Newey is a like fucking, he's insane. They call him the airbender, literally, because he's crazy, man. He won a championship, I think, with Senna, and then he won with Hamilton in 2008. He won a bunch of championships. His record is crazy. Okay, and I think people who know the sport consider him as probably the best engineer of all time in Formula One, because man is out of the world. I don't know how he calculates this stuff, but if you want to have like a role model when you're an engineer, you should look up to that
I
guy.
guess he get an AA in Physics 1.
Yeah. Nah, that guy. I don't know how the university system works in the UK, but yeah, that guy's fucking was a machine, man. And you look at him and like he has this notebook every time, like when they were filming him, when Sky
Yeah.
films him at the paddock. The bro just holding his. I think it's a red notebook.
Mhm.
People say it's a notebook with all the secrets. You know, Formula One.
Yeah, you open it, it's a diary.
Today I let Verstappen win again.
Dear diary.
But yeah, Adrian Newey, best engineer of all time.
So who do you think is the best driver of all time? Like,
Statistically or personally,
personally.
I think Senna would have been the greatest if he didn't die.
Rest in peace.
I generally think Senna would have been the greatest if he didn't die. Senna was just like holy shit, man. Like this guy. I'm gonna sound really cliche right now, but like if you don't go for a gap that doesn't exist, you're not a racing driver. But this guy took that literally.
Yeah.
When you see videos, there are videos of him racing on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thank God to cameras.
Even
right?
in F1 TV, you can see.
Yeah,
it.
they have it, and you just look at how he races, and F1 was completely different back then. You got 6-speed H pattern manual gearbox.
Yeah.
Okay, no halo, so if you get into an accident, you're basically dead. What happened to Senna? Rest in peace. But like, man, Senna's driving abilities and just his the way that he drives it was crazy. If you look at every person, even Schumacher,
Yeah.
okay, which I say is probably the greatest of all time. Even he says Senna was Senna was just him. Senna was him. He was crazy. The way he controls the car is nothing like I've ever seen before. And I don't think we're gonna have anybody close to him in terms of driving technique. Hamilton, not even.
Not even.
I'm being serious. Hamilton, not even. In terms of driving technique, Hamilton is more of a refined driver. He's not aggressive. Aggressive, I would say, is Verstappen or Alonso. And also, let's not forget Danny Rick. That guy, at his prime, holy shit. This guy was the king of aggressive overtakes, and he continued to make them consistently, flawlessly. He did not mess up. So, yeah, I think Senna, personally, greatest of all time. Now, if we're talking about literally the greatest, I would say Schumacher. I just think Schumacher was just...
So you don't even put...
Hamilton, it's between Schumacher and Hamilton.
I mean, no, yeah, exactly.
Hamilton, but I like Hamilton more. I feel like I would like Hamilton more. He just seems like a really chill guy.
Like, the thing is, like, if you watch the championship of Hamilton every season, there was drama. There's something going on with Hamilton's car.
Always.
Like, he start from, like, the last car.
Yeah, 2021 was...
He lost a tire. He win.
Yeah.
Like, anything, this guy tried his best to win.
I was going to say, like, there's a famous clip. So when Hamilton first started racing, I think he was the first black F1 driver. And he kept on getting called to the stewards. He was getting interviewed and like, I think it's because I'm black. And that's really funny.
And until now, there's no other black guy in the F1.
But back then when he first started, racism was a real thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at clips from Silverstone, in 2008, 2007, and obviously the UK is crazy, right? The fans are insane. In anything, football, F1, there was some racist shit, man. There was some crazy... there was people in blackface, and I'm like, oh my God. But obviously now, it's better, it's more safe for fans.
F1 looks like a luxury kind of
It
sport.
does, until you see what happened at Mexico this year.
No. I mean, it's fine, once in a while.
Well, those guys are permanently banned out.
Like,
so, yeah.
For the past season, I never heard that Mexico was the first one that something happened in the fans.
I'm not surprised. I knew it was going to happen.
It's
when
Mexico.
When you take out Sergio Perez and you have a Ferrari fan and a Checo fan, a fight is going to happen. Like, that's just common sense. So, yeah. I don't really blame him for what happened.
Rest in peace, Perez. Have fun in sugar-free Red Bull.
Yeah. Have fun in Alpha Tori, bro. You know they're changing the name, by the way?
Really? To what?
Please,
sugar-free. I love that name.
You wish it was sugar-free. Actually, they said in the beginning of last year, or the beginning of this year, AlphaTauri is changing their name to something new. I'm just searching it up. New name. So the new name for AlphaTauri is gonna be kind of
Weird.
this is gonna be crazy. So before they were called Toro Rosso,
Okay.
which is I think is a really cool name, but their new name is okay. Why is this Racing Bulls?
Racing Bulls. Not that bad.
I think AlphaTauri sounds cool. AlphaTauri Toro Rosso Racing Bulls.
Racing Bulls.
If you say incorrectly, it sounds like Racing Balls. So just think about it that way. At least it's not sugar-free Red Bull. That
I mean, they are racing balls.
yeah, they're
To
kind of
be honest.
But you know, they're better than some other teams.
Williams is the best team ever.
Historically, I would say one of the best teams ever, but now they're just absolutely dog shit.
They're great. Then
Even now, Logan Sargent, the best driver in F1. I don't think he's good. So they came out with a report for the highest amount of
yeah, the
the cost for accidents,
yeah.
and the person that got the highest this year, Logan Sargent, he got P1 for that. So at least he got P1 for something.
For something,
you know what I mean?
I
But yeah, he
like.
crashed a lot of times.
Which team do you think, except Red Bull,
Yeah.
which team do you think they have the best engineers? If you say Ferrari, I'm gonna punch you.
No, Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Mercedes. Mercedes.
Maybe.
Mercedes. It's between Mercedes or McLaren.
I
would say
I
Aston
would say
Martin.
McLaren.
I would say Aston Martin, but Aston Martin kind of dropped off. I don't know why.
No, I would say because you see the thing is, like, I think if the engineers are good, the cars would do good in the track.
Yeah.
So Mercedes didn't really did anything good this year.
Yeah, actually, I take that
Yeah,
back.
I
McLaren,
think
100%.
McLaren was
Yeah.
much better because he was a rookie and he was dominating the whole.
Yeah, Piastri was doing really
Yeah.
well this year, actually.
He was the first rookie that got a podium.
No,
Yeah,
it was.
after Lewis Hamilton,
Yeah, okay.
he was the first.
No,
Yeah, the guy said it in F1 TV last.
you forget Kevin Magnussen, Habibi?
Oh, right.
First race, he got a podium. I think. Australia, 2014.
I don't know, but the guy that maybe it was because it was F1 Kids. That was the dumbest
You're
shit I
watching
heard. That was the dumbest shit I
You
ever
can watch
seen.
F1 Kids?
No, it was the Abu Dhabi one.
Yeah.
Why I said no?
On F1 TV, can you do F1 Kids?
No, if it was F1 Kids.
The whole race?
Yeah, the whole race was F1 Kids. Some British kids
What the fuck?
talking about F1.
So you're telling me if I watched the race, which I didn't watch the race by the way, but if I watched the race on Sunday, okay, on F1 TV, which is what I have, it would have popped up as kids.
Yeah,
Even if I did the international thing,
it was kids.
what the fuck?
Even like they made animational thing.
Yeah,
like
I know how
figures
F1 Kids looks. That's weird, man. I don't know how.
Imagine last race you want to hear something like, "Hello."
Some cursing or something like that. It's just little kids saying, Max Verstappen has gone through
Exactly, that was it.
GP. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. F1 Kids is cool if you're a kid,
I mean,
but we're not kids.
they're trying to like yesterday I saw a post that was like a father watching football and it was like, I'm so happy that my daughters are watching football, like football. No, American football.
Okay.
My bad. American football.
Okay.
Why do you think that was the case? Why do you think the daughters were watching American footballs? The daughters are like, I think 6 and 10.
Why she
like.
was watching American football?
Why both of them were watching that?
Why?
Yes. It doesn't have to do anything with the football.
Because your dad watches American football?
No. Tyler Swift.
Oh my god, I forgot completely.
So I think F1 Kids can like make kids watch it.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I think that's what's gonna happen. I mean, when I was a kid, I watched F1 a bit, but only when my dad put races on.
Yes.
But yeah, I think F1 Kids is gonna be. Hopefully, it's gonna be a good idea. It's gonna have good output.
Yeah, but I want the cursing only.
Yeah, okay, that's why they have the option to pick between F1 Kids and
The
normal
thing
F1.
was like, you saw the aggressive driving with Perez and what was the other guy?
The what?
You didn't watch the race?
I didn't watch the race on Sunday. I was busy.
Oh fuck it. Watch it. It was a nice race.
Really?
Except Max Verstappen winning for the.
So apart from just the number one, everything
Yeah.
else was good.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was good. There was some drama.
Really?
Yeah. Hamilton got a damage on his front wing.
Because of who? Obviously, it's because
Ocon.
of.
I think it was
Oh,
Ocon.
I'm not surprised. I love
Ocon is the
French
who is your wallpaper on your laptop? What's the team
Perez. Racing Point.
name? Right, yeah, those. I
Yeah.
think it was Ocon. But nothing happened to the car. He just continued. And
Yeah,
another
that's-
thing happened with Perez, and I think I don't remember exactly. I think it was who was it? I don't remember. But they had a bang.
The fuck is it? Like they collided?
But yeah, something
Yeah.
like this happened.
Okay, not like this. I feel like it's like this, and then like.
No. They were both turning, but Perez was like here turning, and he was here.
Yeah.
And they
Okay, so
bump-
they collided like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So then
It looks like a pinball machine when you watch. It's like ding 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 ding.
then like Perez got a 5-second penalty
Not surprised.
because he's Mexican.
Yeah.
So I think that was a good season, except the fact that the P1 like
Oh, Verstappen.
yeah.
I like this. This was a good season actually, especially for Piastri as a rookie. I'm gonna be completely honest.
McLaren was they did a really good performance this year.
McLaren was complete dog shit in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
They were really. I watched the first race live, man. They got fucking P15
Oh
and
yeah,
P14.
you went to Bahrain and watched.
Yeah, bro, they were so ass. I watched the next few races; they were still ass. During the mid-season, I feel like they did some shuffling around.
I
and
mean,
now
the
they're
guy
doing
is a
good.
rookie. One of them is a rookie, so he doesn't know what to do.
No, Piastri is excusable.
Yeah.
Okay, like he's a rookie. It's okay. But Lando did worse than Piastri on the first race. I think they both got a DNF actually.
Really?
It was a bad race, but I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like Piastri when he first came because I was like, you see what they did? They kicked out my boy Ricardo, man. I was so pissed when that happened. So I was like, you know, fuck Piastri. I hope he does ass. And when they started doing ass, I know I'm a McLaren fan, but when they started doing ass, I was like, you see, that's what you get, Zach Brown, you asshole. But then they started doing good, and then I realized I'm stupid for thinking like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is how an idiot thinks. I was like, I should genuinely think Piastri is actually really good, and I feel like he can get one championship in his lifetime.
I hope so. I hope we saw someone else than Max Verstappen on the
100%.
podium.
100%.
Yeah. It's getting boring.
He's
for
not going to
me.
race till 60, bro. Don't worry about it. He has like maybe... how old is he? Fuck, he's 28. Oh, my God.
You have time. You have the time to break all of the records.
Imagine like he gets 10 more championships. Oh, that's going to be horrible.
I mean, if he gets it, like definitely he's the GOAT.
Yeah, 100%.
But not like this.
That's not a good way of thinking, because you say not like this because of the car is helping him, right?
No, I mean
You
like
mean no competition type
no
stuff?
competition, yeah.
Okay, well, that's what happens when you're insane. You dominate
Mm.
everybody. That's what Vettel did. He dominated everybody. That's what Hamilton did for
okay,
a few years.
but like go look at the like from 2000 like 2005 till before Max Verstappen being this.
I would say 2005 to 2016, there was
competition.
there's competition.
Like 1 year
From
this guy,
2016 till 2018, there was no competition.
Lewis Hamilton. No, not Lewis
Yes, Lewis Hamilton. So don't tell me this bullshit. Oh, there was no competition.
Okay, the races were 93% Red Bull, 98% Red Bull.
Yeah, because I mean that's different. Yeah, because
Just one race it was Ferrari.
yeah, it's depressing. Imagine if it was imagine a team winning 100% of all the races.
I think they could.
100%. If Perez gets his act together and stops driving like shit. Yes.
I think the only one that they lost was Mexico, right?
No, it was Singapore.
Singapore?
That's where Carlos Sainz won. So
One time.
we'll never know.
You never know.
We'll never know.
So, question.
Mm.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Mm.
Realistically.
Realistically,
No. Don't say, I want to buy it. I want to be top G.
hopefully, like working in Germany in the automotive industry.
Why Germany?
They have the best automotive. They have the best automotive
Go
industry. In the
work in
world.
Peugeot.
I would rather shoot myself with a gun than work for Peugeot.
Citroën.
You know they're owned by, I think, an American team.
Really?
American company. Stellantis. You know what Stellantis owns?
No.
Dodge, Fiat, Alfa Romeo, Ram, Peugeot, Citroën, and Opel.
Okay.
All these companies they own. And
Yeah.
DS. Sorry. And DS.
DS is part of Peugeot, so.
Part of
makes sense.
Citroën.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They own all the shit. Oh, and they own Maserati. Forgot about that.
Fake rich.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
But
unpopular.
but their V8. But their V8.
I mean, yes, but the car looks like, oh damn, that's an expensive car. How much is it? Like,
Look, I'm gonna say something.
say two things.
Okay. If you buy a Maserati without the V8, what the fuck are you doing? You're buying a car with a Dodge Challenger engine, bro. And the depreciation on those is insane, bro. Like, I've seen like Maserati Ghibli, okay? I think one of the most depreciative cars in like our past 5 years. My guy, the car, when it was new, $70,000-$80,000. 3 years, it's 20 grand.
Damn.
That shit drop harder, bro. That shit drop harder than.
That's why I say it's a fake rich. It look nice. It look like a luxury car.
It is a luxury car. Have you been in one?
Yes, but
Which-
old
which
ones.
one?
2011.
Yeah, okay. Try going in the new ones. I've been in the new ones, and
No,
that shit.
I live in Iran.
Yeah, okay. Like the new one, the interior is nice. Like they use good materials, but the thing you will see if you know your cars, you're gonna see some parts from Dodge, some parts from Alfa Romeo, which come from Dodge because they're all owned by the same group. You could say the same thing about Volkswagen, but Volkswagen is a much better group
Das Auto.
than fucking Stellantis because they actually make good cars. Half of the shit Stellantis makes fucking breaks down. Okay.
So what company do you want to work? Like, give me a name and say this
Dream.
one. Dream?
Okay, dream, but also possible, kind of. It's probably BMW. I would love to work for BMW.
Nice.
Hopefully, BMW. I would.
Maybe you will give me a M8 competition for my birthday if you
we're
work
gonna have
there.
an M14 at that time. No, but like BMW or even Audi, because I found out Audi accepts English workers as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Even in there they're racist?
No, not racist. It's because
I'm
in
joking.
Germany, okay, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I know you're joking, but like in Germany, they like to. Their whole system is in their own language,
I mean, it makes sense.
but they know how to speak English. You see, they're a civilized country.
But I know Iranians that work in the design side of the BMW.
Really?
Yeah. They work designing. I know I personally I don't know them, but I know they're working there. So in the
Okay.
designing side, I don't know about the mechanical side, but in the designing there are a bunch of Iranians working on BMW.
That's why they kind of look like shit. Nah.
Better than Mercedes.
Yeah, man, Mercedes is a fucking joke, bro. Have you seen their cars, man? Like, look, I love Mercedes. Okay, from like whenever Mercedes started to like 2016, that shit was insane. Man, recently though, the E-Class looks the same as the A-Class, and the A-Class looks the same as the C-Class, and the C-Class looks the same as the S-Class. They all look the fucking same. And now they're stopping the fucking C-Class coupe. They're making a CLE coupe.
Yeah.
They're stopping the CLA. No, are they stopping CLA? No, they're
Let's
not.
talk about the electric cars of Mercedes Benz.
Bro, those shit look like eggs. Have you seen them, bro?
Yeah.
They're actually. You see, look, at least with BMW and Audi, they base it off of the cars that they already make, right? Like the i4 looks like the 4 Series. Nothing. Only difference is the grille.
No.
Like it's covered in plastic. It doesn't have the slats. Okay, so it doesn't look that bad. Like for example, if you look at the i7, right? i7 and 7 Series are literally the same cars in terms of design. They look the exact same except for the grille. That's it. When you look at other companies, like Mercedes, they're making these new designs that look like shit.
It looks like a
Everybody
kid draw it on the paper and like.
And you know what's the funniest thing? They say these designs are the most aerodynamic. They have the best aerodynamics in cars. We want to get the drag coefficient as close to 0 as possible. And I'm like, bro,
It's an electric car.
like my guy, they actually did make a very aerodynamic car. It was a concept car. I think it's called Project X or Project Double X. That looks insane. That looks like a hypercar. You can search it up. It looks crazy, right? But their actual other cars, like But also, the naming system is fucking stupid. EQS, EQB, EQE. There's EQA. I don't know if there's EQA, but there's a bunch of. It's all EQ, and then it gets confusing, right?
Yeah.
With
BMW.
or Audi Q5 e-tron, Audi Q3 e-tron, Audi. Fucking, it's normal. You got the A, and then you got the e-tron.
I think BMW has the best, easiest way for
distinguishing
naming,
names.
Yeah.
You got for the electric i4. That's it. You don't got a whole fucking different system, okay? And then for like their normal cars, you got the 430, 420. It's normal system.
Yeah.
Mercedes complicates the shit out of it, and it's crazy. Like, bro, EQS, EQE, EQB, EQG. Like, what the fuck?
One
Yeah.
day, maybe you can change the naming system in
Nah,
10 years.
maybe. I don't like Mercedes. I would rather work for BMW because I don't like Mercedes' goals, since they want to electrify everything. BMW at least is keeping true to itself. That and Porsche, both of them, they at least have some sort of self-respect for their
Yeah.
company's history. So
I mean, the most important part of a car company is the legacy of the car company.
that's exactly.
That's why I don't like Chinese car.
Yeah, and Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like, because when you say Ferrari,
Oh,
Ferrari have a history behind
Yeah.
why it's Ferrari. You talk about Lamborghini, there's a history behind
Yeah.
it. What is it? Tesla. Okay, Elon Musk.
yeah.
What
Bro,
else?
And you know what I hate about Tesla is the valuation is such bullshit. They say Tesla's the most valuable company. I disagree. I think it should be Volkswagen Group. Okay.
No.
Even Toyota or Lexus, right? The valuation is based off of bullshit. It's literally
It's not
stocks.
bullshit.
It's not
it's
bullshit.
stocks.
But like, it's not reflective of what the car actually does,
Yeah.
right? So I don't like it. I don't like Tesla. The only Tesla that I kind of like is the Roadster, and they still haven't
Roadster.
produced that.
Yeah. I like the Cybertruck.
Really?
Yeah.
Motherfucker looks
Boy,
like
that's cool.
it looks. Have you seen the real life videos?
Yeah, I saw the video that Joe
Rogan.
had.
Yeah. I bet.
Back again
We're back
from a
again.
short break.
Bracket.
What? Black? Huh?
Bracket. What? No.
Where?
Oh my god. Anyways, we're back
No.
happily
So next question is, if you could go back
to.
whenever you want
Okay.
in your life,
Yeah.
what would you tell yourself? You're allowed to say only one sentence.
One sentence.
One sentence.
What if the one sentence is like 15 words long?
Just one
Yeah.
sentence.
Okay. Before COVID, I'd be like, fix your study ethic and work and learn how to study really well because you're gonna need it. Because I generally think after COVID, that's when studying went
I mean,
down.
for everyone is the same thing. It's not only you. It's for everyone.
Yeah, I know, but like this is something for me personally.
That's the only thing you would say. Tell
No,
yourself.
there's other stuff, but like
Okay, I give you 40 words.
what? No, there's different times I would go back to tell
You
myself.
can go.
Don't go out in the morning. Stay home. Sleep. Yeah, like I said, that's something only I would.
Okay.
It's not anything motivational. It's just like
Not that motivational. I just want to see what people tell themselves.
Yes, I would tell myself that. I'd be like, just stay home. You can go
Sleep.
out later.
Fuck it. No one is waiting for you outside. Sleep.
That's you.
No, that's you.
Am I?
I mean, back then.
Sure.
Your brain is not braining.
Yep. My brain just shot itself.
So you just tell yourself to don't sleep. They sleep. They sleep more.
Sleep.
That's
Yeah.
Because people usually tell me some dark stuff.
Oh
Yeah, you're like, sleep. Don't go outside.
no, it's just sleep. Like wait till later to go outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But yeah, that's it.
Why we?
I don't know why it's like,
You know we are hungry. It's morning and
bro.
we
we
haven't
haven't
eaten.
eaten. I'm like fucking starving,
Yeah.
and it's freezing, bro. It's fucking.
It's fucking freezing.
To our viewers in Canada, I know this is nothing for you.
We don't have any viewers from Canada.
You never know.
You know, maybe this one blow up and go.
Hopefully. Imagine this one blows up. Oh my god. Actually, I hope I would be scared if this one blows up,
Why?
bro. Because my friends could watch it, and I'll be like, ah.
Okay, your friends. Do you know that you have to promote the podcast?
Yeah, be like,
Okay, good.
Mama, Baba, go to your like friends at work and just be like, my son's friend has a podcast. You should listen to it. It's
Don't go
really-
to the other episodes.
Yeah, but yeah,
I think it's good for today
yeah.
because we are hungry as fuck.
45 minutes was good. We
Yeah.
talked about like
Yeah.
like actual cars
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah,
We can make a part 2.
with AK.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Stay tuned
So,
for part 2.
So I want to say this in the end of the every episode from now on.
Okay.
You have 100 reasons to be sad. You have 100 reasons to be happy every day. It's your choice to.
Which one to go with? Think about it like that. And it's like
Yeah.
actually a good quote. So
Yeah. So, and I made it. So
take note of that.
yeah. So until the next episode of Reasonable Show. Bye bye.
Goodbye, guys.
Nigger.